Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Most High in Christ, loud and clear. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh, Shema, Bashar, Barak Thumb, to all the brothers. Yahweh, Shema, Allah, Thumb, Shema, Bashar, all the sisters. It's Isupk, Durham, North Carolina Sabbath service. Preaching up some Mahayah with me, assistant conducting, his officer, Yanazar. Right? So we're going to get straight into it. Most High in Christ. So, Midium, which means to stand. Up on y'all Kodum. He's rising face the east. Oh, did I not give it to you?
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kwadash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemayim, Nathunlanawa, Lakum, Kal, Yawum, Wasalaknawa, Kabawathnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawath Yanawa, Wala'ah, Tabiayanawa, Manasaya 1, Abol, Hawashayanawa, Mayun, Rai, Kaya, Alaka, Hamalakwith, Waha'ala, Wahathaparith, La'ai Walumbium, Aman.
In English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
The Hakak, the prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Baba Kashah, Nathunlanawa, Hakak, Hakak, the Pa'ah, Kal Makala, Wakal Marawa, Hakak, Latahar, Ha Matazarayam, Hakak, La Hakwiam, Hamatium, Hakak, Al Raraka Awath, Hatama Allah, La Garashun, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, the water Aman.
In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai,
please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
The prayer for the blessing in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai? Why Mayaka Allah? Why Allah Hayim? Matazabaya Allah Wap Yahana. Allah Wapium. Hasaranyam. Hakotazayanyam. Hakoyoyoyam. Hakwatian. Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai. The water Aman.
In the English, bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai. And Michael, and the angel, commanding General Yahana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you. So be it.
Psalm 121 in Hebrew. Aisha, Ayanya, Al-Hahariam, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayim, Wa'arataza, Aliathun, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawum, Shamarka, Hana. La'a. Yanawam. Wala'a. Yayashun. Shawamor. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Aliad. Yamyaka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'a. Yakaka. Wayarak. Balayallah. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Macau Rai. Yashamar. Afnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Tazaatka. Wawaatka. Mayata. Wa'aid. I will
In English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
From which cometh my help?
From which cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade.
The Lord is thy shade.
Upon thy right hand.
Upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al-Dami Alaka.
Al-Dami Alaka.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Wa Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al.
Kayahana.
Kayahana. Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Yaira Yamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Ya'aitazawa.
Ya'aitazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Wanakakidam.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Iwada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'aitazawa.
Nawa'aitazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakhadwa.
Yakhadwa.
Aliaka.
Aliaka.
Barayath.
Barayath.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Aholia.
Aholia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamai.
Yashamai.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Mawa'abba.
Mawa'abba.
Wahagarium.
Agorium.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimalak.
Wa'aimalak.
Palashath.
Palashath.
I'm Yeshabia.
I am Yeshabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zerawai.
Zerawai.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalaham.
Aishalaham.
Kamajin.
Kamajin.
Kasa'a.
Kasaya.
Salaki. Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Stara'a.
Sarah.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Tanakol.
Manakol.
Kwayash one.
Kwayashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayan.
Bayan.
Da'ara.
Da'ara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'arama.
La'arama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Nada.
Nada.
Yabawa.
Yabmawa.
Ka'arab.
Ka'arab.
Wakazaba.
Kazaba.
Wakazabak.
Kazaba.
Wakatazol.
Katazol.
Mana'ai.
Manai.
Kal Nasaya Kamwa.
Kal Nasai Kamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Nayarasha.
Nayarasha.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Ath.
Ath.
Na'awath.
Na'awa.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayatamwa.
Sayatamwa.
Kagogela.
Kagogala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya.
Lapanya.
Raraka.
Raraka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Tabi'aira.
Yaira.
Ya'ira.
Yaira.
Wakalahaba.
Kalahaba.
Dalahat.
Dalahat.
Harayam.
Harayam.
Khan.
Khan.
Daradapma.
Daradapma.
Basa Iraka.
Basa Iraka.
Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wapafka.
Wapatka.
Tabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kwalawan.
Kwalawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahwa.
Hawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabaholwa.
Wayabaholwa.
Aija Ai.
Aija Ai.
Wayakaparawa.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayadayawa.
Wayadayawa.
Kayata.
Kayata.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahwa.
Hawa.
Labadka.
Labadka.
Al-Yawan.
Al-Yawan.
Al-Kalha. Rataza.
Al-Kaha Rataza. In the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make it tumble.
thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people
against thy people
and consulted
and
against
consulted against
thy hidden
thy
ones.
hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
come
come
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation,
that the name of Israel
that the name of Israel
may be no more in
may be
remembrance.
no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee,
are confederate against thee,
the tabernacles of Edom,
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the
the
Ishmaelites
Ishmaelites
of Moab,
Moab,
and the
and the
Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and
and
Ammon,
Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of
with the
Tyre.
inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur
Assur
also
also
is joined with them.
is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah
Salah
do unto
do
them
unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Salakia, as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kisan,
at the brook of Kisan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Make their nobles
like Oreb
like Oreb
and like Zeeb.
like Zeeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Azabah
as Sabbath,
and as Almunah,
and as Zalmunna,
who said,
who said,
let us take to
"Let us
ourselves
take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh
the houses of Yahweh
in possession.
in possession.
Oh, my power,
Oh, my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth a wood,
as the fire burneth a wood,
and as the flame
and as the flame
setteth the mountains on fire.
setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute
So
them
persecute them
with thy
with
tempest,
thy tempest,
and make them afraid
make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy
that
name.
they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
Oh, Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. Sorry.
Praise the shop, please be seated. Sorry, Christ, we're gonna pick back up where we left off at. For those at home looking to tag along, we had the book of Numbers at the 15, right? 15 and verse 13. You can just go to blueletterbible.org. And what you can do is blueletterbible.org. Right, press that button on the side that says tools, and you can pull up this Syrian and Hebrew, so you'll be able to read along, right?
Hey, you can cut that heat off too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just pardon us just for a second, quick second. Oh, snap. Yeah, how about you, man? Shine with up the stop. Just get you a seat, brother.
Slack. You remember who's supposed to sit on that side? There you go. What's on Christ? You go, Yamza.
Okay, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 13 in the Hebrew. Kal ha'azarak ya Aisha kaka ath Allah laha Aryab Asha Rayak Nayakak La Yahweh. Verse 14. Wakaya Yagawar Aftakam Gar Awa Aishar Batha Wakakam Ladarathiakam Wa Aisha Asha Rayak Nayakak La Yahweh Ka Ashar Fa Aishawa Khan Ya Aisha. Verse 15. Hak Kahol Kwahol Salakia Kakwa Akath Lakam Walagar Hagar Kagath Iwalum Ladarathiakam Kakam Kagar Yahaya Lapanya Yahweh. Verse 16. Tarawa Atath Salaki Akath Wama Shapat Akad Yahaya Lakam Walagar Hagar Athakam. Verse 17. Wayadabar Yahweh al Mashah la Amar. Verse 18. Dabar al Banya Yasha'ala wa Amarath Alaham Baba Akam al Ha'aratazar Ashar Anya Manaya Ah Slakia Babaya Ah Athakam Shema. Verse 19. Wahaya Ba'a Kalakam Malakam Ha'arataza Farah Yamwa Farah Wama La Yahweh. In English, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 13 in the English. All that are born of the country shall do these things after this manner, an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord. Verse 14. And if a stranger sojourn with you, or whosoever be among you in your generations, and will offer an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord, as ye do, so he shall do. Salaki, they always try to go to this verse or sometime and try to say that the stranger is a heathen or other nation. So we just want to make it clear here. It says, in your generations. That your generations is your family, your bloodline. You understand what I'm saying? So the strangers are just people you're not familiar with or come from a different tribe, or you understand? That's what the stranger is in this context. Verse 15. One ordinance shall be both for you of the congregation and also for the strangers that sojourneth with you. An ordinance forever in your generations. As ye are, so shall the strangers be before the Lord. One law, verse 16, One law and one manner shall be for you, and for the stranger that sojourneth with you. Meaning there's not going to be no separation in the conduct and the obedience of the law of sacrifice or the law period. Verse 16. No, I read 16. Verse 17. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 18, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when you come into the land whither I bring you, Salakia, now. So he's given a command to speak unto the children of Israel. So if there were some other nations with the children of Israel, surely they would be mentioned. But they are not, because he's only speaking unto the children of Israel. That's for all you Christians and all of you fake Israelites who want to join us with the other nations. And we will never be joined with them on the same level, ever. Verse 19. Then it shall be that when you eat of the bread of the land, ye shall offer up and heave offering unto the Lord.
So
that's it.
Just up here, Mighty. Present yourself. You know how to do it, right? You got Mom Shabbat. You got Mom Shabbat. And then you state your pedigree. So, yeah, no, you say Trooper should come. Trooper should come. No lie. So Trooper should come. Trooper should come. Ban Yahawada. Ban Yahawada. Ban Yasha'Allah. So you state your pedigree. That's the only way, you know, you come up here on this podium. Right? That's why, you know, who your father is, the seed of your father is so important. Because if you're not a son, you know, of Israel, then you can't be up here. Right? Then you wouldn't be an Israelite. You know what I mean? So biblically, you had to state your pedigree to ever even come, you know, in certain places, in certain holy convocations. You have to know who your father is. That's why it's so important to know. But yeah, so you say so you repeat it again. Ban Yahawada, because you're a Judite, and Ban Yasha'Allah, right? Because you're a son of Israel. Right? Trooper should come. No, we just say it now. Trooper should come. Ban Yahawada, Ban Yasha'Allah. You come to attention, and then now you get a salute. Yahweh Shem El Shai Brakatam. Yahweh Shem El Shai Brakatam. Come up on this side. Quick, this one says Bishab, you call y'all. Bishab. Mm-hmm.
So you want to read the Hebrew or you want to do the English?
You do if this translation I can do Hebrew. Gives me the pronunciation.
No.
Oh no.
That's only in the prayer.
We ain't got that yet.
Yeah. You know. So I can do it. Okay, so I'll read the Hebrew, then you'll be reading the English, okay? This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 20 in Hebrew. Ra'ishiath, Ira Sahakam, Kalaf, Hara Yamwa, Thara Wama, Katha Rawamath, Garan, Khan, Hara, Yamwa, Atha. And you can read it. And this is this is verse 21, Salakia. Mara Ashiath, Ara Sathiakum, the Thunwa, La Yahweh, Thara Wamma, La Darathiakum. Verse 22, Wakaya, Tashagawa, Wala'a, the Aishawa, Ath, Kal, Hama Tasawath. Ha'Allah Ashar Dabar Yahweh al Mashah. Verse 23. Ath Kal Ashar Tazawa Yahweh Aliakum Bayad Masha Mun Hayawum Ashar Tazawa Yahweh Waha La'ah La Darathiakum. Verse 24. Wahaya Am Ma'ayanaya Ha'ida Na Aisha Salakia Na I Shatha Lasha Gaga Wa Aisha Wa Kal Ha'ida Par Bun Bakwar Akkad La Ila La Rayak Nayakak La Yahweh Wama Nakathwa Wana Sakwa Kama Sapat Wayesha Ayar Isayam Akkad Lakatath. Verse 25. Wakapar Hakahan Al Kal Idath Banya Yasha Allah Wanasalak Laham Kayab Shagaga Hawa'a Waham Habia Awa Ath Kwarabnum Asha La Yahweh Waka Ta'atham La Panya Yahweh Al Shagagatham. Verse 26. Wanasalak Lakal Idath Banya Yasha Allah Walagar Hagar Bathawakam Kaya Lakal Ha'aim Basha Gaga. You want this? Okay.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 20. Ye shall offer up a cake of the first of your dough for a heave offering, as ye do the heave offering of the treasuring floor, so shall ye heave it. Of the first of your dough ye shall, verse 21, of the verse of your dough ye shall give unto the Lord and heave offering in your generations. Verse 22, and if ye have erred and not observed all these commandments which the Lord hath spoken unto Moses. Verse 23, even all that the Lord hath commanded you by the hand of Moses, from the day that the Lord commanded Moses, and henceforthward among your generations. Verse 24, then it shall be, if aught be committed by ignorance without the knowledge of congregation, that all the congregation shall offer one young bullock for a burnt offering, for a sweet savor unto the Lord, with his meat offering and his drink offering, accordance to the manner, and one kid of the goats for a sin offering. And the priest shall make an atonement. Verse 25, and the priest shall make an atonement for all the congregation of the children of Israel, and it shall be forgiven them. For it is ignorance, and they shall bring their offering, a sacrifice made unto fire, unto the Lord, and their sin offering before the Lord for their ignorance. Verse 26, and it shall be forgiven all the congregation of the children of Israel, and the stranger that sojourneth among them, seeing all the people were in ignorance.
So we know that the Most High is he's very merciful. And he knows that Israel needs to be trained. So that's why the sacrifices are there. So that if Israel make a mistake, they can atone for the mistake and learn how to live. Because remember, we're just coming out from being slaves. You understand? We haven't been practicing our law. But now we're learning on the journey to practice the law and to learn how that the Most High is forgiving if we make mistakes. Not that you're going to keep breaking the law, you understand, forever. That's what we got to understand. This is a training process that the Most High is taking the Israelites through. That was in the 26. This is the book of Numbers 15, chapter 15, and verse 27 in Hebrew. Wa'am, napash, akath, takata'a, bashagaga, waha, parayaba, eyes, bath, shanatha, lakata'a. Verse 28. Wakapar, hakahan al, hanapash, hashagaga, bakata'a, bashagaga, lapanya, Yahweh, lakapar, aliyawa, waga, salak, lawa. Verse 29. Ha Azarak, Salakia, Ha Azarak, Babunya, Yasha'ala, Walagar, Hagar, Batha Wakam, Tawara, Akath, Yahaya, Lakam, La Aisha, Bashagaga. Verse 30. Wahan Napash, Ashar, the Aisha, Bayad, Ramah, Mun, Ha'a, Zarak, Waman, Hagar, Af, Yahweh, Hawa'ah, Magadap, Wana, Karatha, Hanapash, Ha Hawa'ah, Bakorab, Korab, Salakia, Aima. Verse 31. Kaya, Dabar, Yahweh, Baza, Wa'ath, Matazawa, Wathwa, Hapar, Hakarath, Thakarath, Hanapash, Ha Hawa'ah, Iwana, Baha, or Ba. Verse 32. Wayahayawa, Banya Yasha'ala, Bama Dabar, Wayamatazawa, Ayash, Makwa Shash. I Tazayum, Bayawum, Hashabak. Salakia Hashabath. Was that the last one? 33. Come, the water. Verse 33. Waya Horayabwa Athwa Hamat Taza Ayam Athwa Makwa Shat. I Tazayum Al Masha Wa Al Ha'aran Wa Al Kal Ha'ida.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 27. And if any soul sin through ignorance, then he shall bring a she-goat of the first year for a sin offering. Verse 28. And the priest shall make an atonement for the soul that sinneth ignorantly, when he sinneth by ignorance before the Lord, to make an atonement for him, and it shall be forgiven him. Verse 29.
Meaning what? Meaning it was unknown to that brother, unknown to that sister, which is double down on what Yanazar is saying. This is us getting back and learning our culture, which is why this Bible is so poetic and alive, because that is our people today. We are currently in captivity, deprived of our culture, deprived of our heritage, not knowing how we're supposed to live our life. That's why when we go out on the street corners and we tell our people, we're not supposed to eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster, it's confusing because we've been taught our whole life that we can, and this law was done away with, and that law was done away with. Those brothers and sisters are ignorant of the law. You know what I'm saying? But once you know the law, right, and once you understand what I'm saying, you understand what the truth is, that is when now, you know what I'm saying, the Lord is going to hold you accountable for your actions, man. That's why it's so important to get out those Christian churches, because the hypocrisy in there, man, is just is coming out the seams of the walls. You know what I mean? And that place is going to be destroyed. It's now time for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to come back to their heritage, man, to come back true to their culture, while every other nation does the same thing.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Every other nation embrace who they are. They love their culture. They love talking about how rich it is and where they're from and how far they've came. It's time for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to come back to ours and what belongs to us. The same way we did when we came out of Egypt, the same way we are doing now, currently in this captivity under America, man. You know what I mean? You can read on.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 29. Ye shall have one law for him that sinneth through ignorance, both for him that is born among the children of Israel, and for the stranger that sojourneth among them.
What does that mean? That's born amongst the children of Israel. Remember, you can be an Israelite and not be with the congregation. You can be in other cities, other places, which will make you a stranger, right? That's why context is so important. You know what I'm saying? Christians will read the Bible, they'll go read Paul and just misconstrue everything that he's talking about. They hear stranger, they hear Gentile, and they don't know what the hell it's talking about because they don't understand context. Most important thing you got to understand about this Bible is that it's talking about one family. Right? It's talking about one family, their highs and lows, their trials and tribulations. And once you understand that, you'll never get confused who's family and who's not. You understand? When you see certain areas that may look confusing, you just got to figure out the context. Context is so essential when it comes to understanding this Bible, because you got to know who was talking and what they were talking about, man. That's why the Christian church does such a disservice to us by trying to get rid of the Old Testament. This is the foundation of everything. Every prophet in the New Testament quoted the Old Testament.
That's right.
It's the foundation. Anytime you hear say, it has been said, ye have heard, they said before time, they're quoting the Old Testament because that's the foundation. It is asinine to think that you don't have to follow this book in its entirety, in totality, the whole thing. You understand what I'm saying? Everything in this book is talking about one family, man. You understand? You can read on.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 30. But the soul that doeth aught presumptuously, whether he be born in the land or a stranger, the same reproacheth the Lord, and that soul shall be cut off from among his people. Verse 31. Because he hath despised the word of the Lord and hath broken his commandment, that soul shall be utterly cut off. His iniquity shall be upon him.
His iniquity shall be upon who?
Upon him.
You understand what I'm saying? The Lord is all about accountability. The same way he judges nations in their totality as nations, he judges individuals too for their crimes. You know what I'm saying? Don't think the things that you've done are going to go unpunished. Don't think it's going to get swept under the rug. There's an angel somewhere recording each and everything that you do, and you have to answer for it.
And so, Salaki, if I may, sir, it's one thing. It is about inclusion here. Mm-hmm. What he's doing is the same thing that they're doing in the New Testament. He's making sure that all Israelites are included, no matter where they come from, and what nation or what what's the word they use, Gentile, they come from or live among. They're all included in this. It's inclusive of Israel. That's it. And just to be simple, you're never going to understand this Bible if you don't understand one thing. Just as the brother said, this Bible is written to one family, and that's it. You got to come to understand that because nobody else is mentioned here.
Verse 32. And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day. Verse 33. And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron and unto all the congregation.
Before we go on, we're going to give you the context here again. Here's a man who's gathering sticks. It's not that he's gathering sticks on the Sabbath. It's that he's working for somebody else. He's doing servile work. And so here, the example is going to be made. You understand? Because we're establishing, you understand, the law. You understand? So the Most High is nothing to play with. And he wants to establish righteousness among us. And that's what he's going to do here. 34, right? This is the book of Numbers. You finished 33, right? This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 34. Come on. In the Hebrew, Salakia, it's scrolling. It's fully charged, so that ain't the problem. Yeah, buffering. Okay, yeah, that's what I meant to say. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 34 in Hebrew. Waya nayakwa athwa ba mashamar kaya la'a parash ma ya aisha lawa. Verse 35. Waya Amar Yahweh al Mashah Mawath Yoamath Salakia Ha'ayash Ragawum Athwa Ba Abunyam Kal Ha'ida Makawataza Lama Kana. Verse 36. Waya Taza Ya'awa Athwa Kal Ha'ida Al Makawataza Lama Kana Waya Ragamwa Athwa Ba'a Bunyam Waya Math Ka'ashar Tazawa Yahweh Ath Mashah. Verse 37. Wayamar Yahweh al Mashah la Amar. Verse 38. Dabar al Banya Yasha Allah wa Amarath Alahum wa Aishawa lahum Tazaya Tazak Taza'ath. Salakia. Tazaya Tazah. Tazaf al Kapaya Bagadayahum Ladarathum Wana Thunwa al Tazayath Ha Kanap Pathayal Thakalath. Verse 39. Wahaya Lakam La Taza Ya Tazath Wara Ayathum Athwa was a Korathum Ath Kal Matazawath, Yahweh, wa Aishiatham, Atum, Wala'ah, the Tharwa, Akaria, Laba, Bakam, wa Akaria, Ayanayakam, Ashar, Atum, Zanyam, Akariahum. Verse 40. Lama'ain, the Zakarwa, wa I Shiatham, Ath, Kal, Matazawathia, Waha, Ya, Yathum, Quadashium, La Alahayakum.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 34. And they put him in ward because it was not declared what should be done to him.
So they had him under guard. He was on lockdown in captivity until they could get the trial going as to what he had done.
Khan, if I may, is this speaking about the man who was gathering the sticks, correct? Khan, okay. Verse 35. And the Lord said unto Moses, the man shall be surely put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp. So like
Moses is the judge. And Moses found him to be guilty, right? Because he's doing servile work, you understand, on the Sabbath. And you can't do servile work. You understand? It's not that you can't do anything. You can't work for somebody. You can't make nobody work for you on the Sabbath. And so here Moses is making an example out of this brother so that the Israelites could really understand what it is. Read on, bro.
Salaki, could I ask a question real quick?
Absolutely.
When he was doing servile work, who was he doing the work for?
Okay.
Right here.
Is a man gathering sticks, right? So the Lord says you cannot, he's gathering sticks to what? To what's the word? To kindle a fire. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
It's not the fire or making a fire that's wrong. It's the work that you have to do to kindle the fire, to start the fire is unlawful. You understand? So he's gathering fire for somebody else. He's gathering wood for somebody else. Because of the law, because of what the law is, that's how you know. Do you understand?
Okay.
You can't kindle a fire. That means you can't turn. It doesn't mean you can't turn on your stove. It means you can't go and work. To kindle a fire, you have to go get wood. You have to carry that wood, and then you have to work to make a fire. That it's not that you can't turn on the stove. You can't kindle. Work. Kindle means to work. You understand? When you kindle a fire, it's not turning on the stove. Okay?
Verse 36. And all the congregation brought him without the camp and stoned him with the stones, and he died, as the Lord commanded Moses. Verse 37. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 38, speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
Okay, stop just for a second. At this time, right, they've received the law. The law was pronounced to them. You understand? So in the first instance where somebody is breaking the law, they're going to be made an example of to show the punishment. But why? Simply to root out evil from among Israel. That's the purpose.
So like even in all cases, he couldn't kindle a fire in all cases, like
no, just on the Sabbath.
Just on the Sabbath.
Just on the Sabbath.
Now, if I may, like it, when it comes to if it was the Sabbath day and say he was like cold in the wilderness, like, and he just was by himself, he still couldn't do it.
Now, was he doing servile work? If you're cold in the winter, right, and you make a fire, is that servile work? Because that's for you. So it's not servile. So servile to make a fire for someone else as a job. That's what it's talking about. So if you're out there freezing, like the Most High is not, he's practical. He's not going to tell you, like it's the same thing. The example that we gave was when Saul was chasing after David. David went into the temple because his men had ran out of food. And the priest gave him the showbread and food to eat, which was unlawful for him to eat because it was only for the priest. But the reason why they did that was because it was better to feed a brother. You understand what I'm saying? It was better. Like, that's practical. That's mercy. You understand what I'm saying? They could have made atonement for that. You understand what I'm saying? But instead, Saul hired an Edomite to kill them. You understand what I'm getting at? You understand?
And if I could, like if you go back to Exodus, I think what you're trying to figure out is like how we know it's servile work. You have to go back to Exodus to understand the law of the Sabbath, right? You go to like the Exodus 20 verse 8, it says, "Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy." Say verse 9, 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. The seventh day, verse 10, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservants, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger. It's meant to be a day of rest to us. So for this man to get stoned, he would have to be doing what? Serving. He would have to be serving somebody else. Yep. Not trying to just feed himself, or not trying to make sure he stay warm. He would have to be doing servile work.
Yeah. Would the person that he's doing the servile work for get punished too for allowing it to happen?
It's not mentioned there. It's not. So I'm not going to say so.
But there is another scripture. There is another law in regards to someone who does own a business. If you're an Israelite, to not require, your servants to come in that day. There is a scripture, that speaks on that. But in this instance, no, that's not, what's recorded right here.
So the point is that the example is being made. So people take heed to it. That's the example. Could Moses have shown that man mercy? Yes. He was the judge. You understand what I'm saying? But at this point, they're training Israel. They're trying to let Israel know what it is.
So it's like, because when people say there's no sacrifices, like sacrifices and everything was did away, like this in a sense was a sacrifice. Like him getting stoned was like a sacrifice for the other. I don't know if that's maybe the right word, but
I wouldn't say he's a sacrifice. I wouldn't say he's a sacrifice. That would be human sacrifice. Yeah. That's not what it is. Okay. It's executing the law, the judgment. Moses is the judge, and Moses judged him for what he did according to the law. So we don't do human sacrifices. We are the sacrifices, but we don't kill a brother and call him a sacrifice. You understand what I'm saying?
He's just breaking the law and he's executing.
Yeah, that's all it is. And he's trying to make an example, because when we get into Deuteronomy, you're going to see where it says these things are done basically to keep evil from out of Israel, like some of the harsh punishment. So if we're here, right, and somebody commits a crime, right, an Israelite breaks a law, a serious law, and he's dealt with seriously, are you going to do it? If somebody commits a grape of a sister, right, that's murder, and he's put to death, are you going to go and grape a sister? Hell no. That's the point. Understand? To root evil, because we've been living amongst these damn heathens, man, for 430 years, man. Look at us in America. Same thing. We doing everything these heathens is doing. So now we have to learn not to do it. How to live according to our law. And we're the sacrifices, meaning we're giving up that life because Christ gave up his life for us. So we have to put away that old life that we had and live according to the Lord. That's why we're the sacrifice in spiritual terms, not human sacrifice. Hey, I'm going to kill this person. I'm going to unalive this person, and make him a sacrifice for the Lord. No. So that's why we be careful of the way we word it, okay? Yeah. But you're asking an excellent question. I'm telling you now. Yeah. These are excellent questions because other people are thinking the same thing and looking at it the same way. And when you ask questions, we're able to clarify it. Right?
Verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue. Verse 39. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye use to go whoring.
So when we used to go whoring, what does that mean? When we was in Egypt. Because when we went into Egypt, we were 70 souls. When we came out of Egypt, we was between 2 and 3 million souls. It was 600,000 warriors between the ages of 20 and 40. So you're talking about like 2 to 3 million people. Understand? So we used to do the ways of the heathen. We was following. That's why they always talk about the flesh pots. We was eating good in Egypt, but we were slaves. That's the same thing today with Christians in particular. They want to stay here and be in this culture because they think it's the best. But what the Most High gave Israel is the greatest culture that anybody's ever going to have. And he wants us to take it back. And that's what we're doing.
Verse 40, that ye may remember and do all my commandments and be holy unto your God.
Set apart, separate. You have to be taken like he took us and separated us from the nations, right? And while he's separating us, he's teaching us the way he wants us to live when we go into the land that he promised us. You understand what I'm saying? But we, just like today, we didn't listen. We wanted to stay and do what we wanted to do. And that's why we catching it to this day.
Verse 41.
No, that was it. This is the book of Numbers. Salakia. Wait a minute. Okay. Close. Okay, there. There's tools. Why is it not coming up? Why is the Hebrew not coming up? Okay, let me do it again. Tools. Okay, let me go next. Next. Like the Hebrew for 41 is not coming up. I don't know why. Oh, okay. It's what's the word again? Not scrolling, but it's buffering. So let's give it a second. For some reason, I can't remember that word. Buffering. You be dealing with computers and stuff. It's like, yeah. That's why. See, I don't hardly ever get to say it. So I don't know what's wrong because we got 84% charge. What you see? It's buffering right there. When I hit next, here. So I might have hit the next one too many times. 41. Wi-Fi installed now. Installed on us. All right, there you go. Should be good. The water. Got it. Water. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 41 in the Hebrew. Anya Yahweh Alahayakam Ashar Hawa Tazaathia Athakam, Ma Aratazar, Matazarium, Lakaya Wath, Lakam, La Alahayam, Anya Yahweh Alahayakam. Okay, so now it should go to number. Okay, this is the book of Numbers, chapter 16 and verse 1 in Hebrew. Wayakwak, Kwarak, Ban Yatazahar, Ban Kwahath, Ban Loyah, Wadathun, Wa Abia Ram, Banya Alahayab, Allah Yaab, Wa Awan, Ban Palaf, Banya Ra'a Waban, Ra'a Waban, Reuben. Okay. Verse 2. Waya Kwamwa, Lapanya Masha, Wa'a Nashiyam, Mabanya Yasha Allah, Kamashiyam, Wama Athiam, Nashia Aya, Aida, Kora'aya, Mawa'aid, Anashia, Sham. Just doing it again. Mm.
You want to sleep? You can take it.
Verse 2. No, verse 3. Verse 3. Waya Kaholwa, Al Masha, Wa Al Aharon, Waya Amarwa, Alahum, Rab, Lakam, Kaya, Kal, Ha, Ada, Kalam, Kwadashiam, Waba, Tawakam, Yahweh, Wama, Dawai, the Thun Sha'awa, Al Kwahol, Yahweh. Verse 4. Waya Shemai, Masha, Waya Paul, Al Punyawa. Verse 5. Waya Debar, Al Korak, Wa Al Kal, Idathwa, La Amar, Bakwar, Waya Dai, Yahweh, Ath, Ashar, Lawa, Wa'ath, Hakwa, Dawash, Wahak, Warayab, Aliyawa, Wa'ath, Ashar, Yabakar, Bawa, Yakwara, Yab, Aliyawa. Verse 6. Za'ath, Aishawa, Kwakwa, Lakam, Maka, Makath, Makafawath, Kwarak, Wakal, Idathwa.
Select.
So now we're going to go read 41, 15 and 41. Then we're going to read 16, 1 through 6.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 41. I am the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am the Lord your God. The book of Numbers, chapter 16.
So here the Most High is reminding them and introducing himself, reminding them who he is. And they're going to teach them what they need to do. I am the Lord thy God. I brought you out of Egypt. You're mine. You're going to do what I say. All right, proceed.
The book of Numbers, chapter 16, verse 1. Now Korah, the son of Izhar, the son of Kohath, the son of Levi, and Dathan and Ibram, the sons of Eliab, and On, the son of Peleth, sons of Reuben, took men.
So here, he's giving you their pedigree, and they're separating some men from the congregation. They took some men. Read on.
Verse 2. And they rose up before Moses with certain of the children of Israel, 250 princes of the assembly, famous in the congregation, men of renown.
So they went and got brothers that was respected in the community to go against Moses. 250 of them. Understand?
Verse 3. And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron, and said unto them, Ye take too much upon you, seeing all the congregation are holy, every one of them, and the Lord is among them. Wherefore then lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of the Lord.
So they trying to tell Moses, you too big for your britches. You understand? That's what they telling Moses. You understand?
Salaki. So this is after they came after the Lord brought them out of Egypt, and Moses, with Moses' help, right? And the men that are within the congregation are looking at it out of envy and jealousy, because Moses was the person that God chose to work that with.
Right. Okay. They want Moses to share power with them. They want authority with Moses, and they're going about it the wrong way. Now, Moses does need help, but they trying to intimidate Moses into doing it. That's where they go and make their mistake. Moses is going to get the help that he needs, but the thing that we got to keep remembering is that this is a process. The Most High wants us to learn as we go.
They want to force their hand.
Yeah, that's what he got 250 dudes. They went and confronted Moses. Imagine Moses and Aaron, right? And then here come 250 dudes telling you, yo, you too big for your britches, man. We want some of that power. You understand? That's what's going on here.
Verse 4. And when Moses heard it, he fell upon his face. Verse 5. And he spake unto Korah and unto all his company, saying, Even tomorrow the Lord will shew who are his, and who is holy, and will cause him to come near unto him. Even him whom he hath chosen will he cause to come near unto him.
So here he's telling them, when he fell on his face, because what is we do know about Moses? He was the most tender-hearted brother on the planet Earth. And these people are giving Moses hell. These niggas, that's us, giving Moses hell. You understand? So Moses said, damn, these niggas fell on his face. You understand? But he's getting up and he's saying, now tomorrow you're going to see who the Lord is with. You understand? The Lord is going to show you who. Salak.
Verse 6. This do take you censors, Korah, and all his company.
Okay, so we're going to get it. Okay, so now. Yeah, Musan and Christ. Salak, yeah? Shalom, Lord of Christ. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 16 and verse 7. Wa Thunwa Kahun Ash Washayamwa Alia Hun, Quatarath, Lapunya Yahweh, Makar, Wahaya, Ha Ayash, Ashar, Yabakar, Yahweh, Hawa'ah, Ha, Quadawash, Rab, Lakam, Banya, Loya. Verse 8. Waya Omar, Mashah al Qarak, Shama'aiwa, Na'ah, Banya, Loya. It's going to get good now, I'm telling you. It's about to get heavy. Verse 9. Hama, Salakia, Hama, Ait, Makam, Kaya, Haba, Dayal, Alahaya, Yasha Allah, Athakam, Ma'aidath, Yasha Allah, Laha, Qorayab, Athakam, Aliyawa, La, Ibad, Ath, Ibadath, Mashakan, Yahweh, Wala, Imad, Lapanya, Ha, Ida, La, Sharatham. Verse 10. Waya Qorab, Athak, Wa'ath, Cow, Akiaka, Banya, Loya, Athak, Waba, Kwa Shathum, Gum, Kahana. Verse 11. Verse 11. Lakan, Atha, Wakal, Idathak, Hana, Idium, Al, Yahweh, Wa Aharon, Ma, Hawa'a, Kaya, Tha, Layanwa, Aliyah. Verse 12. Waya Shalak, Masha, La Quara'a, La Dathan, Wala Abiaram, Banya Yasha, Salaki, Banya Alia Ab, Waya Omarwa, La A, Na Ala. Okay. Verse 13. Verse 13. This should be the last one. Then we go to the last set, or we're going to just clip it. What we going to do? No, you do the last set. Okay, Colonel. So now, verse 13. Hama'ait, Kaya, Ha'alia, Thunwa, Ma'arataza, Zakath, Kalab, Wadabash, Laha, Mayath Nawa, Bama Dabar, Kaya, The Shathara, Alyanwa, Gum, Hashathra. I can never say that. Okay. And okay. That's it, right? That was the last one. Okay, go to the English.
The book of Numbers, chapter 16, verse 7. And put fire therein, and put incense in them before the Lord tomorrow. And it shall be that the man whom the Lord doth choose, he shall be holy. Ye take too much upon you, ye sons of Levi.
And he challenged Moses. Moses said, burn your incense. And the Lord is going to choose, show you who he's with.
And Moses, verse 8, and Moses said unto Korah, hear, I pray you, ye sons of Levi. Verse 9, seemeth it but a small thing unto you, that God of Israel hath separated you from the congregation of Israel, to bring you near to himself, to do the service of the tabernacle of the Lord, and to stand before the congregation to minister unto them.
So he's saying, you think this is a small thing that the Most High chose the tribe of Levi? You understand, to do the ordinances of the priests? You think this is a small thing? That's what he's telling them.
Verse 10, and he hath brought thee near to him, and all thy brethren, the son of Levi, with thee. And seek ye the priesthood also?
You know what I'm saying? They trying to get power with Moses, you know what I'm saying? But they're going about it the wrong way.
And Salaki, and is Moses, it is Moses of the tribe of Levi?
So
And
the Levites, because when we came out of Israel and the people went against Moses, the Levites stood with Moses. So the Most High, who intended all of Israel to be priests, said, okay, now the Levites are priests.
because they stood.
Yeah, only. So for the old covenant, only the Levites were allowed to be priests. But if you read the Bible, you see that at the beginning, he wanted all of us to be priests. And now that's how it is in the New Testament with Christ.
Like now we're priests under the order of Melchizedek.
Verse 11, for which cause both thou and all thy company are gathered together against the Lord. And what is Aaron, that ye murmur against him? Salaki, could you? Okay.
Go, you got a question?
So the only reason they were, causing uproar and envy and Aaron as well is just because he was like the spokesman. For
Yes. Moses is like the God. What Moses says like God is spoken. Aaron is his voice. Just like Moses was the voice of the Most High. You understand? So what they're doing, this dude Dathan and these other cats, they trying to get power. They just niggas, just like niggas today. They want power against Moses. You understand? So they stepped to Moses with 250 dudes who was respected in the community, and they challenging Moses' power, which they should not have done. Which we're going to find out very soon.
Verse 12, and Moses sent to call Dathan and Abiram, the sons of Eliab, which said, we will not come up. Verse 13, is it a small thing that thou hast brought us up out of the land that floweth with milk and honey, to kill us in the wilderness, except thou make thyself altogether a prince over us?
So here it is. There it is. That's the whole purpose right there. Man, you took us out of Egypt, man. We had it good in Egypt, man. We was eating good. You understand? We had the flesh pots, and now you got us out in this desert, in this wilderness. We struggling hard. We think we could make better decisions than you. You understand? That's what it is, brother.
Which just shows you, we suffer so much. We suffered Stockholm syndrome even coming out of Egypt. Because no one tried to go up against Pharaoh and steal power from Pharaoh. The same way our people today, we don't try to steal power and overthrow the oppressor. No one tries to go overthrow power from the government. We don't storm the Capitol there. Why? Because we are afraid of the oppressor.
Yep.
But we hate each other.
Yep.
That's why it's so easy to try to step to a brother and be aggressive to a brother and be bitter towards a brother, your own people, because we suffer from Stockholm syndrome the same way we suffer from Stockholm syndrome back then too.
Verse 14.
No. This is the last set.
That's it, right?
Yeah, one more set. This is the last set. This is the book of Numbers, chapter 16, verse 14 in Egypt, and Salaki. In Hebrew, Ap, La'ah, Al, Aratazah, Zakaf, Halab, Wadabash, Habaya, Nawa, Wathathun, Lunwa, Nakalath, Shadath, Wakaram, Ha'ayanaya, Anashim, Haham, Hanakwar, La'ah, Na'ila. Verse 15. Wayakar, Lamasha, Ma'ad, Waya Amar, Al, Yahweh, Al, Thapun, Al, Manakatham, La'a, Hamawar, Akkad, Mahum, Nasha'athia, Wala'a, Ha, Ra'aithia, Ath, Akkad, Mahum. Verse 16. Wayamar, Masha, Al, Qarak, Atha, Wakal, Idathaka, Hayawa, Lapanya, Yahawa, Atha, Wahum, Wa Aharun.
Yeah, that's what.
Most High in Christ. Al, Qarak, Atha, Wakal, Idathak. Yeah. Hayawa, Lapanya, Yahawa, Atha, Wahum, Wa Aharun, Makar. Verse 17. Wahawa, Ayash, Maka, Fathwa, Wana, Fathum, Al Yahum, Quatarath, Waha, Korabhum, Lapanya, Yahawa, Ayash, Maka, Tathwa, Hama, Shayam, Hamashiam, Salakia, Wama Athium, Ma Katath, Wa'ath, Wa'aharun, Ayash, Maka, Tathwa. Verse 18. Waya Kwakwa, Ayash, Maka, Tathwa, Waya Thunwa, Aliyahum, Ash, Waya Shat, Waya Yamwa, Salakia, Waya Shamwa, Salakia, Aliyahum, Quatorath, Waya Imadwa, Hathak, Ahal, Mawa'aid, Wamasha, Wa Ahron, Ha'aron, Salakia, Ha'aron. Verse 19. Waya Quahol, Aliyahum, Quarak, Ath, Kal, Ha'ida, Al, Pathak, Ahol, Mawa'aid, Waya Ra'ah, Kabawad, Yahweh, Al, Kal, Ha'ida. Verse 20. Waya Dabar, Yahweh, Al Masha, Wa Al Aharon, La Amar.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 16, verse 14. Moreover, thou hast not brought us into a land that floweth with milk and honey, or given us inheritance of fields and vineyards. Wilt thou put out the eyes of these men? We will not come up.
So here's again, real quick. Here it is again. They're challenging him. Hey, man, we ain't eating good. We was eating better in Egypt, man. We out here, we ain't got no fields to grow crops, nothing, man. We out here in this damn desert. What the hell you doing with us, Moses? You understand? That's the spirit.
Verse 15. And Moses was very wroth and said unto the Lord, respect not thou their of offering. I have not taken one ass from them, neither have I hurt one of them. Verse 16. And Moses said unto Korah, be thou and all thy company before the Lord, thou and they and Aaron tomorrow.
So Moses is telling them, I ain't take no offerings from them. You understand? That's when he said, I haven't even taken an ass from them. I ain't take nothing from these niggas. You understand? And I ain't take nothing from them. I ain't take no offering from them or nothing. Decide between me and them. Who's right, Lord? Show us who's right.
Verse 17. And take every man his censer and put incense in them, and bring ye before the Lord every man his censer, 250 censers, thou also and Aaron, each of you his censer.
So each one of these 250 men that he brought to intimidate Moses with, come on with it. Just like when what's the prophet golly, who fought the 450 Elijah, right? The water brother. Elijah fought the 450 prophets of Baal. This is basically the same thing going on right here. That's what's going on. So read.
Verse 18. And they took every man his censer and put fire in them and laid incense therein and stood in the door of the tabernacle of the congregation with Moses and Aaron. Verse 19. And Korah gathered all the congregation against them unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the glory of the Lord appeared unto all the congregation. Verse 20. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying.
And now, unfortunately, this is the end. And I would really have loved to go into this. We're going to go into it next week, Lord allow, because we've concluded our set of 7 times 7 scriptures in the Sabbath service. So just up here.
Men of Israel, gird thyself to prepare to salute the Torah. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah.
Take it easy.
Yahweh Shemel Shabrak, yeah. Yahweh Shemel Shabrak, yeah.
Yo, man, did you want to salute the Torah?
I don't need.
It's all right, no sweat. Yeah. Okay. So, good.
Right shoulder. They tell you step down, whether you step up.
Yahweh Shemel Shai Barak Yah.
Not bad, yo. The water. Come on up. Love the shot. Read the tablet.
He's behind. You got to hold it anyway. Keep it for prayer.
Oh, it's a lot.
Okay. Okay, y'all, we're done.
Which means turn the face to eat.
Start off with the Lord's Prayer for evening.
Abanawa,
Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Bashamayim,
Quadash,
Kodash,
Haya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Haya, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashamayim, Nathan Lanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawum, Wasalak Nawa, Kabawath Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kabawath Yanawa, Wala'ah, Tabi'aya Nawa, Manasaya 1, Abol, Hawashaya Nawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwith, Waha'ala, Wahathaparith, La'Iwalumium, Aman.
In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
The prayer for the power, the hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Baba Kushah, Nathan Lanawa, Hakak, Hakak, La Para'ah, Kau Makala, Wakau Marawa, Hakak, La Tahar, Ha Matasarayam, Hakak, La Hakwiyam, Hamathiam, Hakak, Al Rawakawath, Hatama Allah, Lagarashan, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, the Wada Aman.
In English, Yahweh. In the name Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you. So be it.
The prayer for the blessing in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai? Why Mayaka Allah? Wa Allahayim. Matazabaya. Allah Wap Yahana. Allah Wapium. Hasaranyam. Hakotazayanyam. Hakoya Yoyam. Wahakwatian. Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai. The Wada Aman.
In English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angel, commanding General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you. So be it.
Psalm 121 in Hebrew. Aisha, Ayanya, Ahaharium, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayim, Wa'arataza, Aliyatan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashun, Shawamar, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al Yad, Yamyaka, Yawabam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayallah, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Macau Rai, Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaatka, Wa'atka, Mayata, Wa'aid, Iwalam.
In English, I will lift mine eyes into the hills, from which cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore.
Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Dami Alakah, Alta Karash. Wa Alta Shakwat. Al Kayahana. Abayabyaka. Yahama. Yawan. Ra'ash. Al Aimika. Ya Ira Yamwa. Sawada. Wayatha. Ya Aitazawa. Al Tanya. Al Tazapawanyaka. Amarwa. Lakawa. Wanakakidum. Magoya. Wala'a. Yazakar. Sham Yasha'ala. Iwada. Kaya. Now Aitazawa. Laba. Yahadwa. El Yaka. Ayath. Yakarathwa. Oholya. Arawam. Wayashamai. Alayam. Mawa'aba. Wagarium. Gabal. Wa I'm a one. Wa I'm a lock. Palashath. I'm Yeshabia. Tezawar. Gam Ashawar. Nalawa. Imam. Hayawa. Zerawai. Labanya Lawat. Salah. Ashalahum. Kamadin. Asaya. Sara'ah. Kayabin. Manakol. Kwayash one. Nashamadwa. Ba'ayan. Da'awa. Wakazaba. Wakazabak. Wakatazal. Mana'ai. Kal Nasaya Kamwa. Ashar. Amarwa. Naya Rasha. Lanawath. Ath. Na'awath. Alahayam. Alahaya. Sayatamwa. Kagogila. Kakwash. Lapanya. Baraka. Kaash. Tabiaira. Ya'ira. Wakalahaba. Talahat. Harayam. Khan. Daradapma. Kualawan. Daradapma. Salakia. Basairaka. Wabasa. Wapathka. Tabahalam. Mala'a. Panyahum. Kualawan. Wayabakwashwa. Shimka. Yahwa. Yabashwa. Wayabaholwa. Aija Aid. Wayakaparwa. Wayabadwa. Wayadayawa. Kaya Ata. Shimka. Yahwa. Labadka. Al-Yawan. Al-Kalha. Arataza.
In English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. And be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make it tumble, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeeb. Yea, all their princes, Azabah and Azalmunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as a stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded in trouble forever. Yea, let him be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth.
Individual, imagine, turn and face the teacher. Individual, imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Saul, turn and face the sister. Individual, we give one courtesy salute to the sister. Individual, imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak.
All right, Israel. Till next time, Lord allow, we'll pick it back up next week.